Hey everyone, I got some of these art materials from my local art store and some from Amazon. All that is student grade is what I found locally. So a couple days back, I tried water mixable oil paints by Winsor and Newton, but water acted more like a solvent rather than a medium. And with just water, the consistency gets kind of weird. So I got this water mixable oil medium and I'm looking forward to try this. The next thing that I got are these skin color pencils. Though it's just a 12 color set, there's a good variety of earthy tones. There's umber like olive, burnt sienna, yellow, ochre, dull purple and blue, and not just 12 shades of pink, peach or brown. I'm excited to try these and see how pigmented they are. I found this set at the Miniso store. It's such a cute, pretty set. I have never tried any artist grade oil pastels, so I have nothing to compare it with. But before trying the artist ones, I'll give these a try and see what I can do. Next are these watercolor papers by Brustro. I've tried other brands like Fabriano, Canson, RG's, also some other brands, but I always come back to these and are artist grade and affordable. The thing is, I usually don't use 100% cotton ones, just the normal ones with an average percentage of cotton. With this particular brand, there's a reason for it and I'll talk more about it in the future. I've used it before and didn't like how my watercolor sketches turned out on the paper. But still I want to try these for the gouache sketches. I love my Moleskine sketchbook, but it's running out of paper and I cannot find it anywhere. If you know a good sketchbook, please comment it down below. Just a restock of Spectrum Red. So let's start with the painting. I found this beautiful reference. The link is in the description below. When I choose my references, the first thing that comes on mind how it will look as a painting, followed by will I be able to paint that, because there were a lot of details and usually what I do is look for ways to simplify them. My palette looks messy all the time, but this time I think I have added way too much more water. I always feel that painting a portrait at this angle is kind of hard, especially with how the light is placed and how it's falling on her face. There's a lot of contrast between the lights and the parts that are facing away from the light source. Half of her head and her body is mostly backlit. The background is mostly a bunch of colors which I'm not too concerned about. Being the source of light, it also holds the lightest values of this painting. The most satisfying thing that I painted in this painting was this handheld mirror. I always enjoy breaking down patterns into random brush marks. Later I decided that all these florals and details will look too much, so I covered up the whole drawing underneath. This part was a bit frustrating with this kind of lighting, and also the lighting which resembles the Rembrandt lighting setup. It is a bit more difficult thing to transition between lights and shadows. I always go over and over again with my layers because of the contrast, and it gets harder to judge how dark is a particular value. Because I've recorded these videos of how I painted something, I do go back to them and see how I painted a particular subject. Sometimes things are not flowing as much while I'm painting, and whenever I feel stuck, I watch these videos and it helps. I don't know how relatable is this. No matter how many paintings I'll paint, it will always feel like I don't know how to paint until I'm actually in the middle of the process of painting a painting, and it never gets easier. Just finding the shape and dark shadow parts of her dress, almost like sketching in the shape above the initial layers. Using a cool red with black for darks. In person, it looks very soft and velvety because this dress is also this blue-green color. I think a bit of red in the shadows will look nice. Better than straight up black. I usually paint layers with an orange, red underpainting. So something I would love to try is painting in a single layer. I haven't tried that with gouache because there is a lot of hit and try with the color mixing. So to get everything right in a single layer, it's kind of hard. But I will try it sometime. So that's all for today, and I hope you will like this video, and I'll see you in my next one.